Minecraft builder caught on a small uninhabited
an island in the middle of a vast ocean. His goal is to transform
this place into a huge man-made island with a survival base, with everything you need to play Farm World comfortably. And of course in hardcore mode. Now someone's going to be making a very, very large amount. Levels with a margin to get a little bit. The best charcuterie, I might even try to get some.
A book with an efficiency of 5 to enchant your pickaxe.
And be able to get the stone faster. Somewhere in this pile I'll have the bones, here. There's gonna be arrows, so now we gather resources and come here. I'll probably move some of it to free up inventory.
And spend an hour here somewhere, maybe.
More. I've been here longer than I planned. 2 hours and there are very, very many bows here that can be used for personal use. On top of all that, I have 2 double ducks scored. With bones already, and even the second marsupials that have been started are filling up too.
76 levels, there's a lot of fun to be had now, and also I'll probably just pick up a whole other set from here.
Of the bones. Let's go back. Power 4, okay, 2 more bows, that'll be power 3, somehow very. Levels are going up fast on these bows, great. There's a good bow, all the other bows you can just
throw them in the bin. I'll leave them around here somewhere. In the attic, I've only got 3 levels left of all of them. Of the levels I'd built up, which I've been going through pretty damn fast.
Went down and yet all that's left with no efficacy. For the pickaxe. I forgot to tell you in the previous video that the landfall was the first and last, because that I've got the resources I need in now. I'm not gonna leave the island, I'm gonna go on land now. Only when I need to slay a dragon, and I'm also took an iron shovel with him, so that in case of emergency. To tip the churka. And now where do you put it?
Let's put it here, try it, put the book here.
See penetration, a smidgen of no can't get it, here. We have efficiency, we can add efficiency. Looking again, efficiency 4 and defense 4, great. Efficiency 4 works for me, so we do this and we need only 5 levels, just dropped in and looking for a book more.
1 efficiency, no book, put a shovel in, done.
Put the book again, no, I see efficiency 4, that. Which means I need it really, really, really fast. Get the levels right, go. Go, 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 go. 4. The efficiency of 4 is marvelous, a silk one would be nice too. To get a touch in order to mine faster. What to do, silk. Touch would be very good for picking grass. And for the future of the island, or we'll have to wait for a very, very long time, until the grass is naturally to germinate in a way that I can see that was. It would be ideal to still get a silk touch to collect stone immediately, rather than using a boule in future construction. I guess I'm gonna have to spend some more time on the farm, that if I tried to make another one. A pick right here, right on the efficiency, better yet. That I have right now, can I combine them? It's gonna be 24 levels and you're gonna get a brick like this, okay?
I'm willing to make that sacrifice, then there's more to be done.
1 pickaxe, and that's a very good one, that's all that's left.
Only really fine silk touch, 16 levels, I've got.
There's practically nothing left, pickaxe plus Silk touch is wonderful, just wonderful, don't forget about the wool, and now I'm starting to work out my quarry, and I'm going to turn the time-lapse back on so you can see how much it will increase over time. Well, I'm done, considering I'm a little bit. If I didn't get killed by a creeper, I was basically fine. Very good, one pickaxe will need to be repaired. Another pickaxe will have to be repaired with diamonds. There's no way around it, so now I have an open one. Access to the chests, all I want to do is take a boulder or a rock and draw the outline of my future. Of the island, hopefully it won't be too big or not too small. Well, of course I am. I wish it was a decent-sized one, so you could fit a lot of stuff in there. I don't know. It's hard to know what the end result will be. Take all this rock and go. Let's go, let's get this done quickly. Alright, folks, here's what I got, 8 stacks of stone only. To do the contours, man, and what am I supposed to do? You need a shitload of stone. I'm not gonna make it through 100 games. Days considering it's 43 already. I need shulker boxes. Which means you have to slay a dragon, and to do that, to kill a dragon, you go to hell, you type in Bladespock. Well, I'd also like, of course, to have elytra, and elytra takes a lot of gunpowder. Which means you'll have to build a creeper farm as well. Which I'm probably gonna do now. The creeper farm I'm gonna try somewhere near the island, maybe over there. Out there somewhere, maybe that way, she'll be. Over the water, I'll just have to go upstairs and wait a while for the creepers to spawn. And make my own gunpowder so that I can freely myself. To fly as soon as I got elytra, was still. It'd be nice to have a repair shop so you could would repair, and with the help of my repair experience. No more, so we're gonna have to fish for her or trying to catch a zombie resident around here, cure him, and trade with him. There's no way you're gonna be able to do, since you need a potion brewing rack to make potions of weakness, of course. The blaze of the blaze and the pancake to do it. Bladespocks, so I'm gonna have to go to hell. I'm about to equip to the max with a gold piece on his head. So that I don't get pigeonholed, I'm gonna do a little repair work. As well as a pickaxe. By the way, I remember that one bastion. I did see it, and it's right here where I was mining. Sand showers in this place. Yes, there's a bastion over there, now. You can go down there, and I see gold over there, too. We need to find a way to carefully penetrate this bastion. Probably through the wall. I'll try to bang on it here. And so the first chest, nothing good, a complete disaster, just a crossbow to fix. I don't know what use it is. Magma cream. You don't need anything at all. That's what you need. I know you. You want to kill me, but you're gonna have to bear with me. Gold. I'll take the blocks. Hush, hush, don't resent me too much. So, finally, the netherworld improvement is remarkable. And another in 2 pieces of ancient rubble that can't not to be happy, and in principle I would say that more. There's definitely nothing here, but in the meantime, I'll keep going. Form gold to trade with the pigments, and in the process look for Nether Fortress. There's as much as 24 gold pieces of the block. I'm still collecting it, that way. Where I just came from I thought it looked like there was. In the distance, no, it didn't show. There, everyone found the Fortress of Hell. It's a wonderful thing to celebrate, and I'm very, 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 very. I'm getting rid of these guys fast, and we're building the roof.
building the roof, very quickly, I think.
That 20 of them would be enough for me, so I'll have to spend some time here. I hate the stress of it. With this stuff, I had to get this snout in here to interfere with me on purpose, right under my sword foray. I've got 12 sticks, just a little bit left. It's practically rubbish, there's no point in trying at all. To get anything out of Enderman without sword lutting is a hell of a long time, given that I'm actually. I remembered that pygmies are a long shot and endangered. The alien girls are giving out, so we might as well give it a shot. To bargain them away with a slim chance of another batch of bullion, great, plus a few more gold blocks. Moving on, I'm guessing somewhere you can try to trade with them here, and so I've got 2 pygmies, now I've got a third to catch. Of course you are, and I'm about to go down absolutely all of my gold to these guys. 3 party stack, alien endgame, 2 books, everything else that I didn't need, I just threw away. And yes, I found the bastion, more gold bars. No scrubbing, that's the most important thing to take away. Now we've got to fight these guys off somehow, more like I'm going to kill this one, I'm going to take the stairs, 'cause I'm came from here, somewhere right here above my head. Must have access to the chests. Found it, found it, found it. Found it, found it, neat, neat, there's 2 chests. On the one hand, we have to get everything out of here neatly. Holy shit, right here, yeah, oh, they want me so bad. See, it's not gonna work here, more, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, food's running out really fast, okay. Well, hold on, there's the road, found it. Found, I'm home, come on. We'll put it all in at once, and so the uncerite pick. Netherite axe, oh, good, I need. There's gonna be some pumpkins, and I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to building a creeper farm, and I'm just now realizing that I couldn't make the farm what I wanted it to be. Because I'm self-limiting, I don't have. There's no snowmen, even if there were. Pumpkins, no way to make a snowman, no snow. And I'm not going on land to get him, so I'll have to do it like a regular MOBA farm, only it'll count. Spawn all other types of monsters except creepers. And nothing else, which, by the way, you'll have to do somewhere over there, probably tucked away. Not to be seen against the backdrop of that house over there. My house, there's a little piece of it right next door. And that's where I'm going to start building a pad. I'm really curious to know how much I'm still earned a powder in the meantime, hopefully at least 2. There will be a stack, I hope so, if there are 2 stacks you can. To think the cost of the farm has been recouped, and I'm hearing. I can hear the creepers, oh, that's good. That means it's working. Yeah, 2 stacks, great, I need shocker boxes to be able to carry all this stuff around with you. Instead of running to chests all the time, I have 38 levels. Which makes it impossible to try to glamour a book on some anthracite if it's here. No. We spend 1 level, we keep looking for defense, no, and breaking 3 out of defense 3, great, this book. I'll keep some with me while we wait for the potatoes to cook. And already packed with food, torches, fireworks, and everything else. I'm going to go to the world's end. Wow, look at that, there's my island. I haven't swam this way yet, there's another small. The island, it's very good, it's very close by, practically. Ooh, mangrove forest, I knew it was some kind of the type of wood I didn't get after all. What, and I back. Is coming back, come on, the fortress is probably somewhere around here, I'm gonna try it. Duck and dive underground, switch on the lights and try to. Digging down, great, I'm even on some sort of. The stairwell went straight to the portal. This is where I'm gonna do it, this is where it's gonna be located. A portal, I'd start before the portal. Follow the territory here, come on, here we go. We'll do a portal here, I'm not far away, 120 blocks. Literally, 120 blocks from my main portal, here. The library, very good, it's just perfect. For me, why? Because I'm about to type here. A whole pile of books, you can't take away sushi, and it's alright, we'll do it like this, I'm just here. I'm just going to put everything, thread and books, in here. There should be another chest, maybe it'll have a better LUD. The chest must be somewhere in the corner, there it is, and so, breathing. Underwater, wonderful, just wonderful, now. I'm definitely ready, it's blocks to build a bridge if it's gonna be too far away, endanger the alien. To save myself in case of an emergency, need 4. To get drunk, but anyway, 3, 2, 1, let's go, I thought so. That I'm gonna be in some shop, I've got to move quickly. There, everybody, shoot, hit. It's all about hitting the cages, hit, onion. At a strength of 5, so even with a bow you can basically do it. But the arrows aren't infinite, then let's just land. Let the Enderman strike, sleep again, Enderman. Strangers rule, oh, great, got it, and such were ours. Crystal, yeah, that's it, alright, let's go. To build the steps to it, and that's the kind of thing that doesn't let you down. A perfect diagonal line, most likely. I'm gonna use the bridge here, I'm Manal, too. A huge circle would have to be made in order to use. To get to the pearl, the easiest way to really. To build a bridge, although I still have my doubts. That it's gonna get there, and that's how it's gonna work, yeah. Great, oh, how marvelous and wonderful, hello, pickaxe. Efficiency, pickaxe efficiency iron, elytro, great. Now what I'm gonna do is, of course, we're gonna throw on the elytro. And breaking, why not take advantage of the situation? You can put this on the hat, too, and you're done. And yeah, I'm dumb, that's the main thing. The only thing you had to do was get yourself some fireworks. That's right, I'll also be collecting and glow sticks, I'm gonna need those, too. The hat, it's the most amazing hat, why did I waste the levels? To glamour his, in the world of edge drawing 32 chunks. Fits in perfectly, look how far away it is. You can see everything, pickaxe on the efficiency of and breaking, nothing. Just over the top, unfortunately, that's the one thing that's completely. That's the other thing, I can see why I need 3 elites. I don't know, but let them be, which, by the way, is slowly spent, and mending, boots to mend. It's marvelous, and we're making a hole in the ceiling so that. Take everything out of the chest, and it's just the usual very bad, quick, please drive me. It's gonna be an imba hat, alright, nothing in this town. I can't find it, but it makes sense to at least look in the ship. Ooh, and there's a bigger one down the road, the and breaking pickaxe. That's very good, take it, clean it up, leave it. Efficiency and breaking will do, and gold, of course. We're gonna take it, we're gonna smash through the ceiling here and take it. What we found, finally at least a more or less normal one. Shot, look at that sword, look at that sword, look at that sword. What trousers, why get in there when you can do anything? Through the ceiling like I've done before, sword. We'll take this, we'll take that, we'll take the rest of the rubbish and we'll do it. Another hole, we'll take the shovel here too, everything else. Rubbish, a shovel to fix, I've finally found everything I've got. I have another tool with a fixer-upper, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an axe to mend, a shovel to mend, and a sword. To be repaired here, too, look what I. Shovel, everything, 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 my shit shovel I just. I'm throwing it away, it's something, another chest, this one's good too. A catch, another ultra-huge city ahead, how I want to. To plug up whatever's in there, it's a drawn-out process. A little bit, but I really want a whole bunch. For repairs, since I don't have the means. To trade with the residents, I've got the mode on here. Of ultra-fast looting, I came in, I looked. Cleaned up the blocks, dusted everything off, don't even go in the room. Everyone, finally the sword with the looting, the coolest thing ever. I've got a non-sight, I can't cross them now. Damn it, I was in a hurry, gold, iron and swords, great. The shovel's good, the sword's good, plus the churka. For swinging punches, which is a good thing, the trousers. For repairs and protection, great, so that means I'm in for the rubbish bin, and we put these on, another hacker. A do-it shaft full of diamond stuff, and in that cabin over there. The last room where there might be something, right here. Probably, yeah, oh, good, I'm looking for a way out. From here, the elytra is very badly damaged, I've extracted over. Then resources, I'll show you what I've got at the base. We'll try to get knocked up or not, we will. Ha, great, I'm finally getting home, and so mates. I'm showing you, clogged, also clogged. All packed to the brim, so I brought 76 blocks. Iron and 79 gold, I still had phantom ones somewhere. Membranes, great, what I want to do, let's go fix it. The elytra, it's almost completely gone, 1, 2, 3, all of them. Okay, well, until there's a resting place, I don't know where I'm gonna get it. To catch, most likely to catch by fishing for. To the other, I have no idea, and I'll have to make phantoms. So I can get another membrane to repair the elytra. Now it's gonna take me a while to sort through this. Of everything, and I'll show you the most interesting clothes or what I'm going to make of them, all the items that were maxed out with churkas, I posted. It is amongst these that the shovel will lie. That I'm going to use to the fullest, there's Silk Touch Efficiency 4, I'll need a shovel head. Efficiency 4 and on the mend, then it's perfect. And now I have another item to fix. I have a shitty sword, I can tell you that there are swords here. There's plenty, there's just gorgeous, sharp, sprawling punches, there's even a fire aspect to it, it's a total. Fine, but I don't need the fire aspect, and I don't need the payoff. I don't need either, there's an arthropod scourge right there. Is hanging, but there's loot, I'd certainly give it a go. Whether a sword on sharpness can beat a churka on arthropod scourge. If he can, then I'm all set. No way, by forging a little experience at the skeleton farm. I got myself another fix on my hat, as well as one of these sword, a hodgepodge of 4 different swords in a pile, as well. I now have these shoes, which I also have. 12 levels, it's a shame to put it away. On a Zereth sword, of course, but it can't be helped. I'd still be very pleased if I could find though. Would have one axe in the world of Edge, but not one to me. Got caught. My trousers are basically perfect, I don't see the point in playing around. And try to find something else, you could also try to put together some kind of armor from all the armor I've got. I have it now, but I'm definitely not putting it in place of the elytra. But I also need to replace this pickaxe here with a pickaxe with fixing, so here's a pickaxe with fixing. You can browse around, see the effectiveness. 5 and mending please, 11 levels, look, all of them. That's rubbish, you could just throw it away, but no throwing it away. I won't, I'll take the spell off her first, but nevertheless, to the creeper farm is a lot nicer to get to than on a boat, but with fireworks, cool, now we can do it. Stand around for an hour, look what I see, infinity. And I made myself an infinity bow, great, more. If he'd had some repairs done, he'd be worth it, now. I'm going to dig a rock. I've got a fishing rod to mend with durability. 2, here's my rod that I've used, there's also a regular one. A fishing rod for repair, I don't know if I need to repair it. But it's probably the Infinity 4. Arrows, it will not be combined with mending in 5 levels on the repairs, but I think it's okay not to repair. Since there's already a fix and she'll repair herself. A fishing pole while I'm fishing, I'm here accumulating. Resources are abundant right now, and I'm also thinking that I'll do a little fishing and maybe even do some molding. A trivet, I might need a jungle one and an ice acacia. Just like that, this is my pine tree, here's a little more of it. Pine, dark oak, birch, regular oak, these 6 double sutbucks all crammed full of building material. Down here, let me show you how much has been dug. There's a lot of digging going on, and there's more to come. Increase if building materials are needed, first. The case will be an island, the outside perimeter all the way around. At least go up a couple of tiers, there's a 75 game outside. Day I don't know when I'm going to be able to keep up, and of course, to fill your inventory with cobblestones, andesite, and stone, new day outside, time to get started. Enjoy watching the time-lapse, I wonder how much I'll have enough and how long it'll take me to get this. To build an island, I don't think I have the resource. For the whole island now, maybe at least 3 or 4, we'll see. Now I'm getting ready for something, I need bottles, and there's plenty of bottles, let's make it 3 more here, sure. The first thing we do is throw in the nether warts, and then, in the meantime, I'm finally going to make a guide like this, and in order to make an underwater beacon, I'll need prismarine ones. All sorts of blocks, and in order to get them you have to would be to clean up some dungeon, and to do it properly. You need a trident to clear this underwater dungeon, so that I'll be heading out now to find the trident, so underwater breathing potion, next up, Radston. By the way, I'm gonna have to make it up, and yes, if you're interested. How many blocks it took to do all of this, I did the math, just over 4,000 blocks of earth and grass. In total, somewhere between 1,200 and 1,300 andesite, about 1,000 of the same stone and the same cinder block, and you have to look for a place to shape these drowned men, the best place. Of course, it's always to kill them somewhere underwater. By their cabins, it's more like a house. Bob's lips, oh, so many of you here, wonderful. Let's go form up, I can even see a few with tridents. The fishing rod I've been trying to fix for so long. From the ocean, and here it was just in a trunk near the base. Oh, it fell out, the trident fell out, the trident fell out, the trident fell out, oh my. Well, who beat me so badly, by the way, when? I've been here digging rocks and mining andesites all over the place. The rest, I found another skeleton spawner, it's closer to the surface but you can't use the name. Because the farm will have to be rebuilt, but now we can finally get rid of the junk and design. A little bit of experience, you know, and so I think the level of somewhere 53 to 54 will definitely be, loyalty is a return, well, loyalty. And breaking, that's great, that's perfect, that's what it takes. 30 more penny levels and glamour this one up. Trident, let's go, hello, good to see you later. That there's one last minus left, I see, great, I'll have to. One more minute of patience, and then of course I'll put together a dark one. Prismarine, it's not really necessary, but now that it is. I'm already underwater here, you can put an underwater. A lighthouse somewhere around here so that I can have the ability to breathe underwater all round and generally not to worry about oxygen while I'm building, still put up. Here's the support block, put the beacon in here, take this apart. And add 3 more blocks, and then the beacon will work. Full throttle, 1, 2, 3, everything, great. Now I can see underwater, perfectly, so. And I don't have to worry about air, I'll have sponges later to use to drain the water under the island. Maybe the space under the island will be used too. Although I'm not entirely sure about that yet, because I'm gonna have to drain this place a lot and a little, so I'm gonna start. I'll start with this small part, and then I'll go on from there. And go deeper, and that's in case you've got. I suddenly wondered how it was that this whole process of underwater construction, and indeed, not just underwater, I'm putting it down safely. I made the shape of the rock, then I put it here. And I'm trying to narrow it upwards like this, and I'm getting a mountain slope, favored by a guide, I'm glad I got it. 2 shells for the lighthouse. Beat the drowned man from the previous video out of the 2 drownings, and I caught 6 more during the fishing, not just floating on the surface of the water. The island, but just under the water, all the slopes are tidy. All built to the depths, man, I'm getting a kick out of it. Make the slope as varied as possible with ledges. And everything to make it look natural. Creation, wow, that's a whole other thing. Now it's my job to get more blackstone. We have with us, it's going to take a while, I'll need black blocks for the roof of the first cabin on the island. Now I'll mold them, make the first house, decorate them. A little bit of an area around it, it won't be my main house, the main house will be much bigger in size, and here's the first secondary cabin like this. I'll be sure to do, so the bosses looked filled up. And tonight's episode can be considered a complete. There's an almost complete shocker box, I'll stop there for now. And then I'm gonna mold these black blocks that are. I need 1, 2. I've cleared the paths here, the easiest thing to do is just this. So go and clear the path, don't spare it. To dismantle the column, by the number of isorbics. quite well, neat, tidy, tidy. Neatly, practically at home, bone blocks I'll use as a material for building the walls of the future house. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them here, all bone blocks. I'll fold them separately and distill them absolutely. All these bone-on-bone blocks, it's a good formation. Material, white, beautiful, I like it very much. By the way, how do you like the island? I'm sure you've seen it. All in time-lapse and no rewinding, but it seems to me he's looking a lot better, too. And given what's sprouted here, algae, especially. These long ones, they're nicer looking, very me. I'd say it's the 90th day outside and I'm starting to have a nice of viewing. Let's go. Well folks, I'm done for the day, it's 90 outside. The 6th day, the 97th, can be said to be nearly on the nose. I think I've made the most of it. From myself, depending on myself during that time. The island is really huge compared to the previous one. On several levels, of course, at each of its levels. There's gonna be all kinds of perks, there's also stairs. For the transitions between these levels, I'm gonna drag and drop. The sheep that I have, I'm still very much wanted to hide the lighting on the roof of the house so that he was out of sight, and the matter was resolved very easily. With redstone lanterns and iron trapdoors, yeah. I have dark iron hatches in this resource pack. I don't like the standard gray iron hatches in there. Are attached to the redstone lanterns. Of course, these hatches at the lever activation closes and hides the radstone lights in the whole thing in such dark gray tones as if it's the same color as the roof, we'll need to trunk everything to sort out of these shulker boxes all through. Next episode, I'm going to try to build this one up. The island to fully add here is my primary home. Of course, to think how to design it inside some trusses. I'll add, of course, there will be large handmade. The standard size trees here are just about the size. Won't fit, we'll have to add a few important farms for hardcore survival here and more. I'm very interested in your opinion. Here's my island, which has served me a good 50 game days so far. I didn't start building a bigger island around it. You can see the dimensions in here, of course. There's still a lot of water. I'm interested. Write in the comments. If it's been seen to this point, is it worth draining this whole area inside the island, and is it worth it? The area is kind of hidden with inside with the trusses. Diverse for hardcore survival. Like trying to make a big food farm here. Find the zombie inhabitants, cure them, put them in this farm. That they're here foraging for endless food in the same way. An iron farm somewhere around here to house the whole thing. From the outside, it's just gonna look huge. An island, and within that island there will be a whole other. A bunch of different farms somewhere right now. You'll see on the screen with the shaders keyed in what the island was like at the beginning of this. Of hardcore survival is my first day and will be. Of course shown with shaders as it looks at the moment. Support this video with a like if you're expecting a new one of the episode.